question. Should we protect the environment? Remember that you can chat us through Instagram or WhatsApp, right? Should we protect the environment? Yes, we should. No, we shouldn't. So give us your ideas, your opinions, okay? Very good. Now, the vocabulary we are going to see today, we have the modal verbs. We have, remember, repeat after me. Also, you can chat through Instagram, right? The words. You can type the words, the modal verbs, and also repeat. It's very important to repeat this vocabulary, okay? The teacher Yasira is going to repeat after me. Could.
Could.
Have to.
Have to.
Must.
Must.
May.
May.
Should.
Should.
One more time. Could.
Could.
Have to.
Have to.
Must.
Must.
May.
May.
Should.
Should.
Very good. Now, let's just review the information of type of pollution. Remember, this is a review, right? Okay, we have air pollution, water pollution, land and soil pollution, noise pollution, and light pollution, right? This is type of pollution. Remember, we haven't seen these topics before, okay? So with this information and the classes before, we're going to do this practice, okay? In this practice, you are going to choose the correct answer. I'm going to give you two options. Just tell us or chat us the correct one. Number one, type of fuel, such as coal, that cause air pollution when burned. A, garbage. B, fossil. Which one it is? Type of fuel. Remember the fuels, right? Such as coal, that cause air pollution when burned.
Burn and fire.
Exactly. A, garbage. B, fossil. Remember, both of them are polluted, right? But there is one that is fuel. A, garbage. B, fossil. That's right. It's B, fossil. Very good. Okay, number two. Chemicals used to kill unwanted insects. Chemicals used to kill unwanted insects. ¿Qué químicos, verdad? Pues, matan los insectos. A, pesticides. B, alcohol. A, pesticides. B, alcohol. Which one it is? A or B?
Okay, we got some greetings here to Christopher, Ashley, Roger, Alejandro Carrasco, Jocelyn. Hello, welcome to the class. Okay,
hello.
We are talking about cause and effects. We're talking about pollution, contamination. Okay, this is a topic that we saw something about it last class. Okay, try to follow the practice. It's choose the correct answer. Chemicals used to kill unwanted insects. It's very easy. Pesticides or alcohol.
Okay, that's right. It's A, pesticides.
Very
good. Now, number three. Anything that harms the environment. Anything that harms, que dañan the environment. We have A, pollution. B, trees. A, pollution. B, trees. Which one it is? A or B?
A or B. You can say A or B.
Remember that you can chat us through Instagram or through WhatsApp, okay? The number is 6004-8182. 6004-8182.
We got a response here, teacher Evelyn. Renee says A for number 3.
Very good. That's right. It's A, pollution. Very, very good. Now, let's talk about causes, effects. In this lesson, we want you to share your opinions. Denos sus opiniones about the preventions, acerca de las prevenciones, okay? When we talk about pollutions, we talk about air, right? The air pollution. The causes, we have the smoke, right? The smoke. What is the effect? We have we use can cause heart and pulmonary disease. And the preventions, we have use of environmentally benign fuel sources, ¿verdad? Hay recursos que son benignos, like natural gas. Natural gas is good for our environment. Now, water. The causes of water pollution, we have the chemicals. What happened with the chemicals, right? We have pesticides and also waste water, que son aguas residuales. Las industrias llevan las aguas residuales to our rivers, a nuestros ríos. Okay, let's go into Centro Educativo Cerro Azul Jardín. Hello. Now, what are the effects, right, in humans and animals which causes neurological effects? They have damaged our brain. And also stomach and liver illness. El estómago nos daña el estómago y el hígado, nos dan enfermedades, illness. Remember that you can chat us the preventions, your ideas or opinions, sus ideas, opiniones sobre prevenciones about the causes and effects of pollution. Okay. And what happened with the aquatic organisms living in the river or oceans can die. Okay, can die. Very good. And what are the preventions? We have modifying a production process to reduce less waste. Okay, there are industries, there are companies that use this process. Hay un proceso que se llama waste minimization. This process helps the environment because reduce less waste, porque reduce las aguas residuales. Okay, now implementing water and energy conservation practices. For example, if I'm brushing my teeth, if you can close the tap when you are not needed, cuando lo no necesites, cerrar el grifo, right? Very good. Now, for land and soil pollution, the causes, also chemicals, for example, pesticides, right? We have fertilizers also, and trash as well. What are the effects? Problems on our skin, respiratory problems, and even different kinds of cancers. See what happens if we do not take care of our environment? And preventions, what do you think? What should you do? You can plant trees. And also, we should use natural pesticides. For example, if you have a garden, si tienen un jardín, you can use natural pesticides. For example, use salt and water. Sal y agua, you mix them and this is a natural pesticide. Also, if you have onion and garlic, cebolla y ajo mixed with water, lo mezcla con agua, and you have a natural pesticide. So it's important to take care of this, okay? If we have noise and light, okay, what are the causes? Commercial and industrial activities. For example, there are a high music, right? The volume is very high, so this is annoying to our ears. Es molestoso para nuestros oídos, right? So what causes? What are the effects? Stress, headaches, irritability, hearing loss, and sleep loss as well. The lights, what causes? Use of artificial lights at night. For example, the billboards, las pantallas gigantes, right? At night. What are the effects? Health problem in humans and disrupt natural cycles because the animals think that they is still daytime. Piensan todavía que es de día, but it's at night. And what are the preventions? We can control the sounds. We can minimize the sounds that you can control. And also you have to avoid very noise activities. If you know that it's very annoying to your ears, just stand up and go, okay, and leave. Turn lights when not in use. Turn off the lights when not in use, okay? Very good. There are the causes and the effects. Now, we are going to see the modal verbs. What is the structure? What is modal verbs? It's an expression, okay? When we talk or when we write, we use expressions, modal verbs. There are 5 types of modal verbs. Son 5 tipos de expresiones de modalidad. And this is the structure. In affirmative sentence, we have, I must stay at home. I must stay at home. We use subject plus modal verb plus main verb in base form, su base. Subject, the modal verb, and plus main verb in base form. Example, I must stay at home. Remember, the vocabulary in context, we have could, may, should, might is also modal verb, okay? If we are going to use a question, modal verb plus subject plus main verb in base form. Example, may I ask a question? May I ask a question? You use may is the modal verb. I, the subject. Ask, main verb in base form, and then the object, a question. Okay, very good. Now, let's show you the types of modal verbs. You can listen the type of modal verbs. We have ability, permission, advice, obligation, possibility. I'm going to repeat one more time. Ability, permission, advice, obligation, possibility. For can, we use is an ability. For example, I can plant trees. I can plant trees. Remember that you can send us your examples, okay? Manden sus ejemplos using can, may, should, must. Can, could, may is just a permission. When you want to express a permission, right? You use can, could, or may. For example, may I ask a question? Can you lend me $10? Could I have your number? May and could are polite questions. Can is not a polite question. You can use to a friend, okay? When you use should, it's an advice, son consejos. We should recycle paper, glass, plastic, and cans. We should recycle paper, glass, plastic, and cans. Es un consejo, okay? When you use must and have to, it's an obligation. You have to stay at home. Or I must stay at home, or you must stay at home. There are obligations. Possibility, might, may, could, can. Might, may, could, can. Water may contain, may contain bacteria causing cholera, diarrhea, okay? Now, let's do this practice very quickly, okay? You have to choose the correct one. Speak up. I hear you. It's can't or must not. Can't or must not. Remember, can't is a permission. Must not is an obligation. Speak up. I cannot hear you. Very good. Speak up. I cannot hear you. Very good. Then, the number 2. Thank you for calling the company. How I help you? How I help you? Should or may? Remember that should is an advice, may permission. Which one is the correct? Should or may? That's correct. It's may. Thank you for calling the company. How may I help you? Very good. And the last one. If you go to Panama, you see a lot of traffic in the streets. If you go to Panama, you see a lot of traffic in the streets. It could be must or might. Remember, must is an obligation. Might is a possibility.
Jay said may. I think he was checking the
Exactly, the second one. Thank you for calling
the second
C.
one.
Very good. And the last one is must or might. Remember the must is an obligation, might possibility. Very good. Is, which one it is? If you go to Panama, you might see a lot of traffic. Puede que veas bastante tráfico en las calles. Very good. Remember that you can access Google Classroom for the workshop. We have a workshop for you guys, right? You can access to them. And remember that the next class is 11th grade, right? Pay attention and take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. We're waiting 11th graders for the next class. Bye-bye.
Con la visión de fortalecer la participación de los padres de familia y los integrantes de la comunidad educativa, escolar y regional, el Ministerio de Educación, en alianza con las emisoras comprometidos con la formación de todos los estudiantes a nivel nacional, ha creado el proyecto educativo Conéctate con la Estrella.
Hoy vamos a hablar de la comunicación para sexto grado.
Los números naturales son aquellos que nos permiten contar los elementos de un conjunto.
Donde miles de niños y jóvenes se beneficiarán con las clases dictadas por profesores a través de la radio para estudiantes de primaria, premedia y media. Una alternativa educativa para los estudiantes que se encuentran en casa respetando la cuarentena por la pandemia del COVID-19. De esta manera, Meduca y estas emisoras garantizan que la educación no pare y que los estudiantes panameños no afecten su proceso de aprendizaje, llevando a los maestros hasta su hogar. Gracias a los 40 principales, Radio Panamá, Más Música, Radio Mía, RPC Radio, Telemetro Radio, Osana Capital, TVN Radio, Nacional, Crisol, Radio Hogar y Radio Católica. Síguenos en @NacionalFM Panamá y @CrisolFM Panamá. Conecte con la educación, entretenimiento e información, con 2 estaciones de radio unidas con la comunidad. Juntos lo hacemos. Hoy más que nunca necesitamos estar unidos y bien informados.
Esto es un equipo y el equipo se llama Panamá.
El futuro del país está en la educación de nuestros jóvenes. El Ministerio de Educación ha lanzado diferentes proyectos educativos para que los estudiantes, profesores y padres de familia puedan acceder a estos recursos y sigan aprendiendo desde casa, como Ayudinga, portal educativo Educa Panamá, clases virtuales, foros educativos, capacitaciones para docentes, módulos didácticos, leemos un cuento y más de 300 cursos virtuales. Estas y otras iniciativas que impacten al país estaremos informando por SER TV.
Hello, we are back now for 11th grade. Remember that you can chat us through Instagram, Nacional FM Panamá, or through WhatsApp, 6004-8182, 6004-8182. Teacher Yosira.
Hello, 11th graders. Today we got another interesting lesson to practice for you to improve your communication skill, okay? And we remind you that we got a Google Classroom platform in which you got access to the whole information we are using in this class, okay? The password is JIHRZGW. Let's say it again, JIHRZGW. JIHRZGW, okay? And let's start. And the topic for today is about family and society. This is the topic for today, family and society. Remember to try to understand the keywords, okay? Siempre van a haber palabras que les van a dar una idea a ustedes para entender de lo que se está hablando, okay? Try not to confuse yourself, traten de no confundirse. Try to listen carefully, and then when you look for those keywords, you can have an idea of the topic, okay? Or the reading or the sentences that we are saying here, okay? And as I said, the topic is about family and society. And the learning objective of this class is that you're going to be able to describe different types of family, okay? You're going to describe different types of family, because family are different. There are types of family that we can say it's not the same, it's not similar, okay? So we're gonna see which these types are, okay? Also, you're going to be able to identify each relative from your family. Relative. We're going to learn this word here, okay? And let's see the vocabulary for the class, okay? The words that I'm going to mention now, Teacher Evelyn is going to pronounce them with me, okay? We got relatives.
Relative.
That will be kind of parientes. Marriage.
Marriage.
It's about wedding, boda, okay? Parents.
Parents.
Mother and father. Children.
Children.
A lot of kids, niños. Guardianship.
Guardianship.
Okay, it's about taking care, protection. Society.
Society.
Okay, that's a very common word, similar to Spanish, sociedad. We're gonna see types of family. So we got extended family.
Extended family.
Blended family.
Blended family.
Nuclear family.
Nuclear family.
Foster family.
Foster family.
Split family.
Split family.
Divorced.
Divorce.
Okay, let's continue, and we're gonna talk about the word relative. What is a relative? A relative is a person who can be connected to your family through blood or by marriage. Let's say again, it's a person connected to your family through blood, sanguíneo, okay, or by marriage, wedding, boda, matrimonio, okay. Let's see some family relatives that we can mention, that we can call, okay. Let's start with parents. Parents, mother and father, parents, okay. We got grandparents, grandmother, grandfather, okay. And in this case, we got grandson and granddaughter. Let's say again, grandfather, abuelo, grandmother, abuela, grandson, nieto, granddaughter, nieta, okay? We got also son and daughter, hijo, hija. Son for boy, daughter for a girl. Teacher Evelyn.
Yes, I have here Ceballos Yanisel. Our Google Classroom is the password JIHRZGW JIHRZGW. Okay?
Okay. Also, we got other words. We got sister and brother. Brother, it's for boy. Sister for a girl. Okay? If your brother gets married, okay? Si tu hermano se casa, the person is going to be your sister-in-law. Sister-in-law. And let's explain about the in-law, okay? En-ley, okay? It's not relative by blood, okay? It's by marriage, okay? So, cuñada. Also, if you have a sister and your sister gets married, that person is going to be your brother-in-law. Brother-in-law. See the difference? Sister-in-law, cuñada. Brother-in-law, cuñado, okay? Also, if your brother has children, they're gonna be, if it's a girl, it's gonna be your niece, sobrina. If it's a boy, nephew, sobrino, okay? Also, if you get married, si tú te casas, you will be husband and wife. Husband for boy, esposo, wife, esposa, okay? Also, when we have our parents, when our parents get sisters and brothers, so they become our uncles and aunts. Uncle for a boy, uncle, tío, aunt, tía, okay? So these are words that can help you to understand or to call relatives, okay? Para poder hablar sobre los parientes, okay? Let's go with a practice here. We got a practice here, and I want you to tell me a little bit about your relatives, okay? Now, question number 1. What's your mother's name? What's your mother's name, okay? So you can respond by saying, my mother's name, el nombre de mi mamá es, my mother's name is. Number 2. What's your father's name? What's your father's name? My father's name is. El nombre de mi papá es. That apostrophe S, ese apóstrofe indica posesión. El nombre de mi mamá, el nombre de mi papá. My father's name is, okay? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Number 3. How many brothers and sisters do you have? I have, for example, in my case will be, I have 2 brothers. Yo tengo 2 hermanos. I have 2 brothers, okay? Number 4. Do you have any uncles or aunts? Remember, uncles, aunts, tíos, tías, okay? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Si tengo o no tengo. How many cousins do you have? ¿Cuántos primos tienes? How many cousins do you have? For example, I have 5 cousins, okay? It involves both boys or girls, okay? Or boys and girls. Teacher Evelyn.
Ángela Guerra 36. My mother's name is Mireya.
Great. Excellent.
And greetings for Chavez Irene Vasquez.
Very good. Very good. So we're going to be waiting for your responses. So you can tell us about your relative mother's name. What's your mother's name? What's your father's name? If you have brothers and sisters, how many? ¿Cuántos? I have 2, I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Do you have any uncles or aunts? Tíos o tías? Yes, I do. That's a yes, no question. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. How many cousins do you have? ¿Cuántos primos tienes? I have 4 cousins or 5 cousins.
Ángela Guerra 36. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister.
Very good, Angela. Excellent response. Okay, we're going to be waiting for your responses, but we need to continue, and let's talk about family types. Family types, okay? As I told you, we have to talk about different types of family. Okay, we got an extended family. Okay, extended family is simply a family unit that extends past the nuclear family to include other relatives such as aunts, uncles, and parents. Okay, an extended family. It's not just mother, father. Okay, there are grandparents included. There are uncles, there are aunts, okay, cousins too. So that would be an extended family. Also, we got a blended family. A blended family consists of 2 adults, a child or children that they have had together, and 1 or more children that they have had with previous partners, okay? So when we talk about a blended family, it's, for example, you got 3 children, but 1 of the children is from your previous marriage, es de tu matrimonio anterior. So that will be a blended family because you get children from another marriage.
Teacher Yosira, we have a response here in WhatsApp. We have the number 6395. Hello, the name of my mother is Maria. Very good. And also Chavez Irene, I have an extended family.
I have an extended family. That is great. Thank you for your response. Remember that a blended family, it's a family where children are not, the same had the same parents, okay? It has, like for example, if you had 4 children, but 1 of them is from your previous marriage, and the matrimonio anterior, okay? That is a blended family. Let's continue. We got a nuclear family, consists of 2 parents and their children. Mother, father, son, daughter, okay? That is a nuclear family. A foster family. A foster family provides custody of guardianship for children whose parents are dead or unable to look after them. So it means that if you are living not with your mother and father, but with, for example, an aunt and an uncle, or people who are not related to you by blood, okay? So that would be a foster family because you cannot live with your parents. No vives con tus padres, no vives con tu mamá y tu papá. So you will be living in a foster family, okay? Let's continue, Teacher Evelyn.
Yes, I have another response here. The name of my father is Juan. Hello, I think it's Yarisnet.
Yarisnet.
Hello, Yarisnet. Very
Hello,
good.
Yarisnet. Let's go. Let's continue here. We got a split family. Split family refers to a situation where family members who under normal circumstances will be living in the same place are in actuality living in separate places. For example, your mom lives in one place and your father lives in another place, okay? So it could be for many reasons. It could be because they are not together, no están juntos, separated, divorced or something. However, it could be also because your mother or your father has to work in another country. So that would be kind of an split family, okay? Split family. And the last one, divorce, means no longer married because the marriage has been legally dissolved, okay? This is very understandable, I guess.
Okay, hello to Jair Willia. And also we have a response here. Chavez Irene, I don't have a foster family.
Yeah, you don't have a foster family. Great, thank you. Thank you for your responses. And we're going to practice a little bit about family types, okay? So I want you to listen to the situation and to text us and tell us what type of family is related to the situation, okay? Let's listen to the first situation. Rosa has 3 children. One of them is from her first marriage. So it means that Rosa has been married more than once, okay? So what type of family will be? Extended family or blended family? I repeat. Rosa has 3 children. One of them is from her first marriage. What is that? Extended family or blended family? We are waiting for your responses. Let's see. Number 2. Carlos and Susan have custody of their 2 nephews because their parents died, unfortunately, a few years ago. Okay, a sad situation. Carlos and Susan have custody of their 2 nephews because their parents died a few years ago. What is that? Nuclear family or foster family? Okay, we're waiting for your responses. And situation number 3, I live with my mom, but my brother lives with our dad. I live with my mom, but my brother lives with our dad. What is that? A split family or divorced?
Okay, we have response here. I have Angela Guerra, blended family.
Blended family.
The
She's
first
talking
one.
about number 1. Yeah, thank you. Very good.
Ricardo Aymar, split family is a new word for me. Thanks.
Very good. Thanks.
I have IT97, blended family.
Very good.
Belkis 2407, foster family.
Great. Excellent. Excellent responses.
Angela, say number 2, the question number 2, foster family.
Very good.
And also she responds back for the 3, split family.
Excellent.
Belkis as well, split family.
Congratulations. You're doing a great job. Thank you very much. And we're going to start in a hurry with the grammar in context. And we're going to see a little bit about reported speech. What is a reported speech? It's used to communicate what someone else said. Think or believe, but without using the exact words, okay? So, a few changes are necessary. Often, a pronoun has to be changed, and the verb is usually moved back a tense. When you say move back, so that the verb change into past tense where possible, okay? So, we have an example here. I always drink coffee. If a person says, I always drink coffee, and then I'm going to repeat what the person said. I'm going to report what the person said. I will say, she said that she always drank coffee. Let's do another example here with Teacher Evelyn, for example. If Teacher Evelyn now says, I am nervous, for example. She says, I am nervous. And then I'm going to report to you what she said. Okay, voy a decir ahora lo que ella dijo. Ella dijo que ella estaba nerviosa. Entonces, para decir que ella dijo que estaba nerviosa, yo voy a decir, she said she was nervous. Ok, so tengo que cambiar el verbo a pasado. She said she was nervous. Ella dice o dijo que estaba nerviosa. Ok, and let's continue with the reported speech. Here we got a lot of examples that you can get access when you go to the Google Classroom platform. And something important here, it's about the verbs tell and say. Tell and say, okay? El verbo decir, okay? When we use tell, cuando usamos el verbo tell, we need to use the direct object. Tenemos que usar un direct object. Tell me, me dijo. Tell you, te dijo. Tell her, le dijo a ella. Tell him, le dijo a él, okay? When we use the verb say, decir, we can or can't use the direct object. It's not necessary to use the direct object. For example, John said he will be late. John dijo que llegaría tarde. Or you can say, John said to me that he will be late. John me dijo a mí que llegaría tarde. So it's not something important for you to remember. With tell, we have to use object. Tell me, tell you. But with say, con el verbo decir say, we don't have to use a direct object, okay? We can or can't. Podemos o no podemos, okay? We got some examples here. Peter said that he liked English. Peter dijo que le gustaba el inglés. She told me that she was a student. Ella me dijo que ella era una estudiante. So these are two cases. Said, no object, sin el object. Peter said that he liked English. She told me, la forma pasada del verbo tell, she told me that she was a student. Teacher Evelyn, I don't know if we got something there.
Yes, X, Daniel, and Kelly, this is 11th grade, okay?
Okay, we got to practice here, but we are running out of time. We got to practice in which you have to complete the sentence reporting the conversation, okay? We're just gonna perform the conversation, teacher Evelyn and I, and then in your house you can practice and also you can report. You can work on this practice. Pueden hacer esta práctica ya en casa, subirla a la plataforma de Google Classroom. Teacher Evelyn, we're going to perform this. I am A, you are B, okay? Where did you meet Miss Lawson?
At a party about 8 months ago.
Did you ever see her again after that?
Yes, several times.
Okay, this is the conversation. We're using the verb meet, conocer, okay? Also, see, ver, si la has visto, okay? So you can work on this practice at home, okay? The assignment is for you to write a paragraph about your own family, okay? Un párrafo acerca de tu familia. Tell us about your relatives. Remember what is a relative? A person connected by blood or by marriage. Describe your family type. Describe el tipo de familia. Upload your assignment to the Google Classroom. We're waiting for your task, okay? So take care. Thank you for being here. Congratulations. You did a great job.
Bye. See you. Remember, next class, 12th grade for 12th graders, okay? Bye-bye. Take care.
Hoy más que nunca necesitamos estar unidos y bien informados.
Esto es un equipo y el equipo se llama Panamá.
El futuro del país está en la educación de nuestros jóvenes. El Ministerio de Educación ha lanzado diferentes proyectos educativos para que los estudiantes, profesores y padres de familia puedan acceder a estos recursos y sigan aprendiendo desde casa, como Ayudinga, Portal Educativo Educa Panamá, clases virtuales, foros educativos, capacitaciones para docentes, módulos didácticos, leemos un cuento y más de 300 cursos virtuales. Estas y otras iniciativas que impacten al país estaremos informando por SER TV. El proyecto del Ministerio de Educación Conéctate con la Estrella también está en la radio. De lunes a viernes de 11 de la mañana a 12 mediodía es el turno de los chicos de primaria. Sintoniza Nacional AM y FM y Crisol. Prepárate para aprender y no quedarte sin saber, porque a las 2 de la tarde se vuelven a activar para los de premedia y a las 3 para los de media. Ya lo sabes, si eres de primaria, premedia o media, esto es para ti. Conéctate con la Estrella, un proyecto de Meduca, ahora en la radio, por Nacional AM y FM, Crisol, y por nuestras redes, Instagram Live, @Nacional FM Panamá. @Crisol FM Panamá, Facebook Live, Nacional FM, Panamá, Crisol FM Panamá y Twitter, @Nacional FM y Crisol FM.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another interesting class. And this class is for 12th graders. Let's remind you the Google Classroom platform in which you got access to this information. And the password is JIHRZGW. Let's say again, JIHRZGW. JIHRZGW. Teacher Evelyn is going to respond to one of the students from 11th grade, something that he asked us.
Yes, Ricardo Aymar, he asked about ahijado. Ahijado is God's son.
Okay, thank you, Ricardo. So, let's start with this topic, very interesting. It says, technology, platforms, and apps under influence in human life during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so we're talking about platforms and apps, but especially the influence that they got during this time, the pandemic. Okay, so what is the learning objective? So you're gonna be able to identify the difference between a platform and an application. Okay, see the difference. What is a platform? What is an application? Also, you're gonna be able to talk about the use of platforms and apps during the pandemic. Okay, so the vocabulary, okay, these words I think are really, easy for you to say, to understand, okay, but remember you have to look for keywords that will help you to understand better the lesson, okay. Recuerden escuchar esas palabras clave que lo van a ayudar a entender la lección, okay. Teacher Evelyn, you're gonna help me here with the pronunciation. Pandemic.
Pandemic.
Virus.
Virus.
Teaching.
Teaching.
Learning.
Learning.
Devices.
Devices.
Tool.
Tool.
Stay in touch.
Stay in touch.
Advantages.
Advantages.
Disadvantages.
Disadvantages.
I'm talking about platform and apps. We got Zoom.
Zoom.
Moodle.
Moodle.
MS Teams.
MS Teams.
Hangouts.
Hangouts.
Google Meet.
Google Meet.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Telegram.
Telegram.
Let's continue, and I want you to think about these two statements. Advantages and disadvantages of using social platforms and apps during the pandemic. Remember, advantages, ventajas, desventajas. Okay. And the role of social platforms for educational purposes. The role of social platforms for educational purposes. Teacher Evelyn, sorry.
Yes, I just want to say hello to Elena Escobar.
Hello,
Hello, Elena.
Thank you for being here, Elena. And let's continue here. We're gonna learn a little bit about what a platform is. A platform is a web-based technology that provides the ability to create social media websites and services with complete social media network functionality. Okay, let's look for the keywords. What is a platform? It's a web-based technology. Provides, gives the ability to create social media websites. So in this website, we can have access to a lot of things that we can do there, also services that they offer us, okay? That is a platform. Let's see an application. What is an application or apps? An application is a type of software that allows you to perform a specific task, okay? Applications for mobile devices are called mobile apps, okay? Mobile, when we talk about mobile, we think about cell phones, okay? When you open an application, it runs inside the operating system until you close it, okay? So application, a specific task, okay? Let's practice. Tell us about platforms and apps people use for the following activities, okay? We got here 3 activities, and you can tell us, you can text us the platforms and apps that you use in order to develop these activities. Number 1, we got chatting with friends. When you chat with your friends, which platform or app do you use? That would be an app. Okay, so you can text us the app that you use when you chat with friends. Also, online meetings. Online meetings. This is very common nowadays. So, which platform do you use for online meetings? Okay, text us. And number 3, upload pictures and video. When you want to upload people to see your pictures and videos, which platform or app do you use to upload pictures and video? Teacher Evelyn, we have greetings or someone with an answer or response?
Well, Kelly said what grade is the lesson? It's for 12th
12th grade. 12th grade, okay? So remember, you can tell us which app or platform you use for this activity. Chatting with friends, online meetings, upload pictures and videos. Let's continue. And the role of platforms and apps during the pandemic. Remember that we're living in a situation in which we have to keep distance from people. We cannot be close to each one. We have to stay home, okay, stay at home. So technology plays a very important role, okay, during this time, okay, during the pandemic. Teacher Evelyn.
Okay, J. Salat, number 1, WhatsApp, and number 2, Zoom.
Very good, very good. And let's continue. As I was saying, technology plays an important role talking about platform and apps during the pandemic, okay? It works as a source of information, Information can help keep us safe, providing us with a better understanding of what is occurring and how it might impact us and those we love, okay? So it's a source of information to know about what is happening around the world, not just in the country, but around the world. Okay, Teacher Evelyn?
Yes. J. Salat, number 3, say YouTube. And also he say, I use this every day.
Very good. Excellent. As I was saying, a source of information. Also, telecommute. Remember this word? We talk about this. Telecommute. A person can work from home during pandemic. Thanks to platforms and apps and everything that is about technology, we have the opportunity to work from our houses, okay? So we don't have to go to the place to the office, okay? We can work at home, so telecommute. Also, to stay in touch with friends and family. For example, if you don't live close to your parents, okay, your parents are far away, living in another place, and you need to keep in touch with them, to have contact with them. So you use the platform and apps in order to see them, okay? Platform and apps are used to stay in touch with family and friends through chats and video conference. So you can chat with them and also you can see them through video conference. And another important one is teaching and learning during pandemic. Right now, see this situation, platform and apps have become important tools for teachers and students in order to continue their education. So we don't have to stop learning, okay? We got platforms and apps that can help us to keep learning, okay? And let's practice. And this practice, you have to tell us, according to this situation, okay, how technology or how platforms and apps help us, okay? Number 1, I read, it says read, dice read, el verbo read. However, I have to pronounce it differently, lo pronuncio en forma pasada. I read on a web page that there have been over 10 million people 10 million confirmed cases of COVID-19, including 512,842 deaths reported to WHO. So this is kind of a news that we read, okay, on cell phones. So that is what? A source of information or telecommute. So you will say how technology helps us in this situation. Source of information or telecommute, okay? Case number 2. My mom works in a call center. Now she's receiving calls through her computer from home. My mom works in a call center. Now, during this time, the pandemic, she's receiving calls through her computer from home. What is that? The situation. Source of information or telecommute. We're waiting for your responses. The other situation will be number 3. I have my English class from 8 to 9 a.m. on Mondays by Zoom. I have my English class from 8 to 9 on Mondays by Zoom. So, in this situation, technology helps us how? Stay in touch with friends and family or education. And number 4, I live far away from my parents, but we make video calls almost every day. I live far away from my parents, but we make video calls almost every day. So in this case, technology platforms or apps are used for staying in touch with friends and family or for education, okay? So we're waiting for your responses. You got 1 minute because we're running out of time. And we got our assignment here. And it says, make a list of 5 activities that the students can do into virtual classrooms, okay? Very important. When you get into virtual classroom, what are the activities that you can do in there, okay? Also, make a list of 5 disadvantages of using social platforms and apps during pandemic, okay? When you say disadvantages, we're talking about desventajas. However, remember that sometimes, even though it's good, the information, sometimes we can feel nervous because we receive information that is not true, okay, que no son ciertas. So that will be kind of a disadvantage to give you an example, okay, just to give you an example. So this is the assignment that you have to upload to the Google Classroom platform. We're waiting for your responses and we're waiting for your task, okay? So thank you for being here. You did a great job.
Thank
Teacher
you.
Evelyn.
Yes, thank you so much to be here with us today. Remember that you can access to our Google Classroom, right? And also, thank you to be connected with the star, okay? See you next Friday.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Take care. Stay home. Bye.
Síguenos en @NacionalFM Panamá y @CrisolFM Panamá. Conecte con la educación, entretenimiento e información. Con 2 estaciones de radio unidas con la comunidad. Juntos lo hacemos. Síguenos en @Nacional